everyone. I'm Donna Bush with your CIG television news brief on this Thursday. There's an 80% chance of rainfall tonight. We'll have more details for you in the weather forecast later in the show. Meantime, next week, the Cayman Islands government will officially open its Asia office to establish and deepen strong public and private sector relations throughout the region.
Our recent visit to Asia in April of this year clearly reaffirmed the benefits of providing real-time services and corresponding support in the region. The Cayman Islands has long-standing, valuable business connections throughout the region, and government is looking forward to strengthening our financial services position while remaining a good regulatory partner globally. The delegation and I are therefore honored and excited to attend the commemorative reception of the Cayman Islands Asia office opening in Singapore, and also the valuable opportunity to engage in other activities such as the FATF plenary while on the ground in Singapore.
The Deputy Premier and Minister, the Honorable Don Ebanks, will attend a commemorative reception hosted by Mr. Jean DaCosta, the government's representative in the Asia office. The new office is one of 3 overseas locations under the ministry's remit. The other 2 are in London and Washington, D.C. Also making our headlines today, the Honorable Kenneth Bryan and senior officials from the Ministry of Tourism and Ports are in the Big Apple attending Caribbean Week, presented by the Caribbean Tourism Organization in New York City. Caribbean Week is the flagship event of the Caribbean Tourism Organization. This year's theme is Connecting the Globe, Celebrating Diversity. The program includes a series of panel discussions, business meetings, and features a dynamic lineup of speakers from public and private sector entities across our region. During the week-long event, Minister, the Honorable Kenneth Bryan, will chair the Council of Ministers meeting. He will also lead a ministerial forum on leveraging artificial intelligence, which will explore AI's impact on the tourism sector. Attendees will gain insight into how AI can be used to promote and streamline tourism offerings and encourage regional growth and development. Minister Bryan will also be prominently representing the Cayman Islands' interests and gaining insights to utilize in the strategic development of the country's tourism products. Caribbean Week provides an excellent platform for us to connect, collaborate, and celebrate our diverse tourism offerings, said Minister Bryan. This year's tourism ambassador also attended the events in New York this week. Officials and family of the late Donovan Winton Ferguson Ebanks, MBE JP, gathered on Thursday morning as flags were lowered in his memory. Everyone gathered outside the government administration building, witnessing the flag being lowered and hearing remarks about Mr. Ebanks, who had an esteemed public service career spanning several decades and was marked by dedicated service and significant contributions to the governance and development of the Cayman Islands.
As you will be aware, Mr. Ebanks was not only our first deputy governor, he's our immediate past deputy governor. And in that capacity, he not only led the civil service, but he was also the head of our National Emergency Operations Center. So as I see the clouds gathering on the horizon, our thoughts fly to him. As the head of our civil service, he led the organization and by extension the country through many storms, figurative and literal.
Mr. Ebanks' distinguished service was recognized in 1994 when the late Queen Elizabeth II awarded him an MBE during her visit to the Cayman Islands. He will be lying in state on Friday morning from 9:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's in Parliament. You can watch live coverage on the Cayman Islands government's YouTube channel as well as on your CIG television and cable channel. All right, now for a look at our weather forecast. Locally, we can expect a tropical depression. Alberto, as we've been hearing about over the last few days, is in the southwest Gulf of Mexico. It continues to dominate the wind flow across the Western Caribbean region and will support fresh winds and rough seas, along with any increased chance for cloudiness and showers from this evening that's associated with the passage of a tropical wave that's also in the Northwest Caribbean region. There's an 80% chance of showers, as mentioned earlier, and some thunder tonight. Showers may become locally heavy at times. There's also a chance of flooding in low-lying areas. Sea conditions will be rough with wave heights of 4 to 6 feet. Small craft operators should exercise caution over the open waters. Also, we could see a decrease in cloudiness and showers along with moderate winds and seas from Saturday morning as tropical wave moves west of the Cayman Islands area. Higher than normal tides are also expected. That's leading to possible saltwater intrusion in areas that have historically been impacted by king tides. Again, the higher tides and rainfall associated with the tropical wave will pose a risk of flooding across the Cayman Islands area from tomorrow evening through to Saturday morning. All right, remember to check out the Cayman Islands National Weather Service's website and their Facebook page for a look at your local weather conditions. If you happen to be watching us on our YouTube channel, we ask you to just take a moment to like, share, and subscribe for all of your key and factual government news. I'm Donna Bush. Have a great evening.